What's going on, everybody? It is your border off like Clutch Gate 24/7. We are here giving you guys a little stuff on the offensive side of the ball. You know, some glitchy stuff to run on the offense. We are here in the Ravens offense. If you guys remember, you guys know it. It got all this, but you got a little bit of single back here. We only got one formation in the wing. You got a whole bunch of stuff in the pistol. If you guys know your Baltimore, you guys know about your Baltimore. And then you got some stuff here like the deuce close, the heavy Raven, empty quads, empty base flex, empty chips. You guys know you got a little bit of stuff in there, the Y flex. You even got bunch in here, Baltimore bunch, trips, tight end, offset. So you can run some stuff in the trips offset. Even a little bit of Y off trio. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff in this formation. But there's another thing that you can do in this that actually helps you as far as your quarterback, this which is I will do when it comes to a CFM game coming very, very soon to the channel. So if you guys want to watch that, make sure you guys go ahead and click on that video when the time comes. So when we get to the play, it's out here in empty quads. You guys see the vert. Well, actually, let me go ahead and turn my camera off real quick. It will be this vert doubles under play that you guys got here. Vert double under. You also got this QB blast, but it's not the QB blast that we are talking about here. It is the wide receiver screen. This wide receiver screen is low-key a very, very nice play that helps you out in man, zone, and things of that nature, and to help you keep people at bay. Now, one thing that I want to show you guys here in this one, let's just say that it's a man blitz, right? Let's come out in, let's try, I guess we can try big nickel over G, right? Seeing that this, seeing that this man's going to come here. If you guys see the man alignments of everything, as long as you can get towards the outside here, right here where downs is, as long as you can get up here, you should be fine. Boom, roll to the outside. You guys can see how that just clears out for you to get easy yardage here on that side as we get in there for the touchdown. When it comes to man, and all you have to do is just literally watch him out there. If everybody's thinking that it's just a pass play, shift out there to the left, wait for him to get that block, and then you could possibly do that. And if that doesn't work, most likely you can just throw it away. It doesn't work, you can live to see another down. Or if you don't get out there immediately when you do that and they have an edge threat, you have triangle right there to go back to, and now you can get some positive gains with that as well, because the corner is just staying right there. Now, is this guaranteeing you to get yards every single time? No. So see, he gets there in that animation, you roll out, but if you see that, man, it's literally like if they have like a Jeremy Chin, or they have somebody right there that's basically going to, you know, get caught. I mean, that's going to catch your quarterback. Basically, don't even run this, especially if you don't run on conservative. I would not suggest it. But if you see that you could possibly have, you don't have it, you can easily throw a triangle, go over to that other side and run it. Or if you don't see that you can get over here in that left side, you can run over here to this right. You see where all the blocking is, and basically outmaneuver them to get towards this right side. Now, for the way to make it happen on this right side, as you roll up, playmaker him up to bring one of the corners. Bring one of the corners up, and then you can go ahead and try and run it over to that side, or just strictly just run over a little bit, boom, pass it. You can do a little bit of stuff with it. Is this going to guarantee you yards every single time? It just depends on what the defense is. So if you want to go ahead and shift that line to the right, you can shift it to the right. Motion him out right there. The only thing that is wrong with this play because of the man, soon as I roll out the offensive line, the wide receivers blocking isn't going to go out there and like take some action unless you roll up right there and force them to take that corner just like we did on that play. So just like we did there, we go ahead and roll out. You see that you purposely have to run into somebody to get that block. Everybody else just doesn't even care about what's going on, and you can get yardage that way as well. So we're going to go ahead and try again. Hold on to the right, get up a little bit, hold on to that block, and then you can see now you can get that extra yardage over there on that right side. So if they are running man, in hopes that you can go ahead and do that, just roll out, boom, that wide receiver takes them all the way out, you gain to the outsides, and then that's an easy touchdown right there. Now, what do they do if they're in zone? Now, there's different things that you can do in it when it comes to zone. We're going to go ahead and run it one more time with the wide receiver screen, and instead of coming out in the man, we're going to come out into like this little cover 2 look, and let's just say that they're coming out in, you know, like a dime look. So let's see. Let's just do this cover 2 hard flat, right? boom, you could kind of just, no, they're kind of containing on this one, aren't they? Yeah, I believe they're containing. That's kind of one way to stop this, though. If they are containing just like this, just go ahead and throw that easy one. Running back, everybody can go ahead and get their blocks. You go ahead and run it just like that. But if they are containing and you see that they are containing, step up a little bit, then wait, and then you can kind of hit this on the outside, just like that. So wait till that wide receiver goes over, roll out to that side, and then you can kind of make a play here. So boom, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and then you can make a play just like that and get some easy yards right there. And it most likely will not give you that what you call it, the illegal man downfield, as long as everybody stays right there. It shouldn't be too many people right there, and you can kind of get that throw in there. But now we're gonna go over to a different cover two that doesn't really have that contain in there. So really, let's try like I guess right here at a nickel 2-4. We'll try it just like this. If you can kind of come up a little bit, then come all the way over, get your blocks, and then can go ahead and get some easy yardage. But you can kind of go up into the defensive line a little bit, get into that hole, get towards the outside, have somebody block, and then come out and do it just like that. Or if you can, you could possibly get towards that outside, but most likely it is harder for you to run on the zone than it is for the pass. But if you kind of can see that it's the pass, boom, you could like sneak your way into getting some extra yardage, because it's like, oh, they're not going to sit here and pay attention to the they're not going to pay attention to that run if you haven't shown it to them before. So boom, kind of sit right out there, can go outside. And if a lot of people is coming in just like that, boom, you can go hit that for an easy run. You just got to make sure that the offensive line or the blockers that you have right there doesn't go up. So boom, you come on over just like this, and you can kind of do that. But if they kind of man him up, then there's kind of be a difference. But that's the different ways for you to go ahead and do that, to like kind of make sure that you can utilize the defense a lot more. Now let's try a cover 4 look, kind of like a big nickel over G, to show you what you can do in this as well. You guys can see here that it's more boxed than anything, but because it is a zone like that, if you look over to that right side, boom, it's only 2 against like 3 blockers. We can go ahead and make somebody miss and get that outside. So if they are majorly running man, you guys know that you can sit here and get this going. So boom, get that towards the outside, follow your blockers, and you can get some extra yardage. But that play is actually very, very nice. And then if you really want to and like kind of like make a little distraction or whatever, you can actually motion over Perry. And now instead of that wide receiver screen that he's just blocking over there, now you got somebody else that can sit right there with X and can be on a curl route. So if we you guys can see like he's sitting here blocking, why would he sit here and be of any help? Now you can literally motion over any of these blockers, and now they'll sit in a curl route. And if you bring them back over, they stay in that, which is kind of crazy. So now you have 2 things to worry about. So instead of that underneath, boom, now you kind of got that little extra route that you can't hot route in this. Like if I keep pushing triangle, you can't hot route in this. So then let's just see with him, you could do it with your tight end. Keep him over here on this side, move him back over. Now you have an underneath at the line of scrimmage, and you have an over top. So boom, now you can sit right there and kind of throw it up there. I kind of just tried to show you guys that like if they kind of like play up top or play underneath, you could do that as well. But you can't motion over Chark. You can do it with Perry, Johnson, or Musgrave, and you can do it just like that. You still can't audible with it just like this. But like I said, it kind of helps you out a little bit when it comes towards like, oh, you can go ahead and bring him up a little bit, boom, and then you can kind of throw him, or you can throw somewhere else. But it's like a little mind game that you can do with this kind of formation, and it's kind of cool. So now sit right there, hold on up, boom. You can kind of do the same thing with that. But yeah, if it most likely is a man, you can sit here and just run it over to that side, run over to the other side. Now, if they contain, that's where the problem lies. And there's other plays in this books that's actually very, very nice for you to do certain stuff in. And if you guys want a whole deep dive of this formation, because I kind of like formations that sit here and gives you only a few plays. It's only a few plays in there, but you also know that if it's a few plays in there, there's with a hot route master or with some apprentices and things of that nature, you can kind of go ahead and make something happen with it. So boom, you see that it's man, you can go ahead and do that. If you see that they're just basically going to pass and force you to play man, then you can go ahead and hit them with the wide receiver screen out of nowhere. Base that outside, hold on to the left stick right before you hike, and then just roll on over. You guys can see now, boom, you got all this yardage to go ahead and do that and add it in there. So if you guys like that, make sure you guys go and leave a like. Comment down below some other stuff you guys like to see. Subscribe if you guys are new. And once again, this is in the Baltimore playbook. Let me know if you guys enjoy it. And as always, folks, peace out.